Today we're going to work on how to bend the knees, which the knees don't bend, they actually glide, coordinating the movement in the hip joint and the feet. So if you coordinate the hips with the feet, the correct movement will pass through the knees. So I'm leaning against the wall, so my feet are about a little over a foot's length away, so I can lean on and feel the back of my pelvis stable against the wall. And I want to feel my hip joints. So if I go down to my pubic bone, top of the pubic bone, walk my fingers out, feel that space where the ball and socket is deep. So really the hip joints, the ball and socket's only about a hand's width apart. So I'm here, and I'm going to attempt to bend one leg. So I'm going to back myself up a little bit. So I'm just going to bend the left knee without moving. So I relax that left hip, and I feel like I pull through the bottom of the foot, and I'm consciously not moving. So I'm holding back the right hip. So I'm just like letting that knee pop, and both sides of the pelvis are staying against the wall, so I'm staying even in the pelvis. And it's a pull through the bottom of the foot as my knee releases and the condyles glide, so I don't really feel pressure in the knee. I call this the Elvis. Just you're pumping that knee and not moving. And I'll do the other side. Just release and pull with the foot. So I can go one side to the other. Now, as I pull the right leg, I'm going to let my spine go with it. So I'm going to slide over that leg, trying to stay vertical, and then I'll push with the foot and come back. Now I'll start to pull with the bottom of the foot, and my spine slides over that leg. I'm just watching the knee track over the foot. Then I push through the foot and come back up. And now, instead of pushing with the foot, I'm actually going to move my spine first. So as I move my spine moves through the pelvis, and the hip joint gives way. And now I'm even more over this leg because I did the movement from the spine, but the foot responds. And now I'm here, and that left leg is straight, so I'm going to release the left hip joint. And again, do the Elvis. And I'm just pulling with the bottom of that foot. So I have to hold the outer edge of the foot down and the inner edge. And you'll notice where that knee is. Everybody's always trying to get their knees over the foot, but when you bend the knee, you'll see that the knee is tracking inside the foot, but the condyles are aligned. The worst thing I could do is try to pull that over. So I just keep this hip back and pull with the foot, and the knee bends. So I'm feeling the outer edge of the foot hold, the inner edge of the foot. And now I'm going to pull with the left foot as I come back to center, and I can transfer all the way over that left leg. Then that right foot reflexively pushes. So now I'm on the other side. And I pull, keeping both hips back and level. Release the hip, pull with the foot. And now I keep pulling with the foot. Then the left foot pushes. I release and pull. And then I push, release, pull with the right foot, push with the left. And now I'm just going to move the spine. And now spine moves, right foot pushes, left foot pulls. And I can get really over that leg. And then I can release both knees. And the wider I get, the more the knees are center. You can see that they're inside the level of the feet, but they're aligned. I can keep my pelvis back. So the further you go, the more the knees are in, and actually you have to take the movement through the ankle joints. The ankle joints have to be mobile, you gotta keep the feet flat. So now I can shift from one side to the other, pushing and pulling, or I can move my spine and get over. So I'm on that leg now. And then we can just keep going wider and wider. And I can release both. Now that's a push and pull through the feet. And now I'm moving my spine to push and pull through the feet. Beautiful.